Good evening and welcome to Rook's Recipes. This is episode 9. It's Friday night and it's pizza night. What can you say about pizza? It's almost everybody's favorite food. Certainly right in the top of my list. I grew up in Chicago and ate pizza from all kinds of different places in Chicago. There's no one kind of Chicago pizza, but I would say if you had to pick one, it would be Uno's was the most famous Chicago pizzeria. Later on, it became Giordano's with stuffed pizza. My sister Lori moved to Long Island and she turned me on to New York pizza. So we're gonna make pizza tonight in a little different way. Pizza should be fun. It's fine to order it. You can pick your toppings. It shows up in 35 minutes and you know, it's no mess, no smell. But if you choose to make pizza at home, homemade, it's a lot of fun. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. So we're gonna start with the dough. This dough was bought. I bought this at Wegmans Market, a frozen hunk of dough, and it's been in the freezer. I thawed it, and it's just expanded to huge proportions. We're gonna cut this in half and make 2 pizzas tonight, and one of the fun things we're gonna do is we're gonna grill them. Right? We're gonna grill the dough, the bread, and then we're gonna top it, and we're gonna finish grilling it all on the grill. That's a little different, a little unusual. And the other thing I would say about if you're gonna cook pizza at home, have fun with the ingredients. As an example, you'll see us cut up pepperoni. Renee said, I don't like that little sliced pepperoni that you buy, the little Hormel things that you can eat it, feed to your kids as snacks. Well, we got some authentic Italian pepperoni. So also we've got some kind of cool cheeses that I'll show you to use. So if you're gonna invest the time, go ahead and get some fun things to put on your pizza. I'm not exactly sure what's gonna happen here because this is a monstrous piece of pizza dough. In case you are curious, this is stone. It looks, I don't know what it looks like to you in the camera, but it is stone, and we're going to separate this pizza hunk into 2. I could cut it. I might need to cut it. Look at that.
This isn't going well.
Oh, it's fine. She says it's not going well. All right, well.
It's twisting.
Maybe we'll need some.
It's like wringing out a towel.
Yeah, so we can just make this into a pizza crust on this stone. And the reason we're making 2 is one, because we have sort of different tastes of what we like on pizza, and the other is because if you made a pizza with all this dough, it would be too big to handle on the grill. So the grilling aspect makes you want to use a relatively smaller pizza, like a 12-inch or a 13-inch pizza. So you can see I'm just pressing this out with my palm, and it will not stick to the stone. I covered it or smeared it with olive oil, which is part of the instructions. Now you can make your own dough. We'll probably have an episode at some point where I make my own dough. I've done it many times. It's really easy, and I'd be happy to show you how to do that. By the way, I'm doing a request. I have a colleague at my company who requested specifically grilled pizza. And I was really surprised because a lot of people don't know that you can grill pizza. But I've done it. Sam, the cooking guy, has done it. And we're gonna do it tonight. So buckle up. So, look at Sherlock. He's really sporting a fashionable sweater.
He's wanting some of his favorite food.
Yeah, it is now.
Why don't you give him a little taste?
Of what?
His favorite food, which
Bacon?
would be this.
Butter. Oh, he does love him some butter. He's a butter boy. All right, so just a little bit. What you think of that? Little appetizer I prepared especially for you. Ooh. All I'm going to do, and I'm going to shut up right now,
No, you're not.
is slice this pepperoni. Okay, so we did pepperoni. We're going to do sausage. Now, I got these out of the... What was that?
Yeah.
Fall is upon us. Autumn is upon us. So these are... I cooked these in beer. The reason I pre-cooked them is because the pizzas are not going to be in the oven for a long time, in the grill for a long time. Grill the bottom, turn it over, put the toppings on, close the lid, and get it out in about 8 minutes. So I really don't want to have raw sausage in there. So I cooked it, and I'm just going to slice it up, and I'm going to probably just put these little beauties on the pizza the way they look right now.
That heat feels so good.
I don't know, Renee. You think one's enough?
Yeah, those are not big pizzas.
Yeah.
How many did you cook?
3. Well, they were in the freezer. That was a bag of. That's plenty, right, for a pizza?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do 1.5.
Oh, because you have to overdo everything.
Because I have to overdo everything, and this will all be fast forward, so it doesn't matter what I say, because you'll be wrong anyway. Alright, so that's the sausage. Go in there. Boom. We got cheese.
Sherlock wants to try your meat.
Aha.
Cut that up.
So this is a little bit of sausage. See if Sherlock likes it. Program observer. So dapper in his fall. He's a lumberjack, wouldn't you say? He's a lumberjack, wouldn't you say? He's a lumberjack and he's okay. Shut up and give me my sausage. Oh.
This is a good episode, Sherlock, don't you think?
You know, one of Sherlock's siblings, Brody, not from the same litter, but Brody, if you put a piece of food out like that, he would like launch at it. You'd have to like hold it in your knuckles so that you didn't lose your fingers. Sherlock's like,
I don't know.
very, very different. Another fun ingredient, this is Asiago cheese. And we're going to shred about a cup. Now, the big reveal, we are doing pizza in the mode of Uno's in Chicago. We actually have an Uno's pizza recipe, and there's a couple things that are unique about it. But one of them is that they make a lovely tomato sauce that we have the recipe for. So we're going to use these canned tomatoes. We're going to continue to let them drain. They should be fully drained as much as possible. And it also contains garlic, basil, olive oil, and I think that's it. So these tomatoes have to be crushed, and the garlic has to be... We have to do the thing with garlic.
You know the
with
thing.
the thing. You know the thing. You know the thing. You know the thing. So we're going to start with garlic. And, you know, I had 3 cloves. And
then you decided to make it 5?
I double checked the recipe. The recipe actually calls for 4 cloves, okay?
Oh.
So this is a classic Chicago kind of recipe. Lots of garlic. These tomatoes, they're draining as much as possible. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pick these tomatoes out one by one and put them in, and that way I'm going to minimize the goop that's in here because it's really thick. These are awesome. We get these. Where do we get these?
Costco. Of course.
So I'm going to pick them out like that, so that the sauce, as much as possible, stays in the can. I don't want it in there. Squeeze them out a little bit. All right, there we go. What a mess. What a massive, beautiful, awesome mess. Okay, so we're supposed to crush these, and I don't really have a great way to do that. I'm going to slice them with this super sharp knife and try not to get the tip on the...
Man, we have a potato masher. That would be a great thing.
Okay, let's take a short break, and I'll be right back with the potato.
I think that was my grandmother's potato masher.
Really?
I do.
Wow.
I think it was.
It says good cook on the label. It says good cook.
Yeah.
Well, You know, you can do this with crushed tomatoes. You can buy crushed tomatoes. We have some. But these particular tomatoes are so awesome that we're going to take the extra step of crushing them up and mashing them into a sauce, okay? Other things that go in here, 2 teaspoons of dried basil. So I'm estimating that's more than 2. That's okay. That's not going to hurt it. And then it says a half a cup of olive oil. I think that's too much olive oil. I'm just going to put some olive oil in there. Just a little bit of salt. That's good. And this is going to go on our pizza. Okay. Again, use ragu. If you want to do it quick, use ragu. That's fine. But this makes it a little bit special, a little bit more special. So I keep saying so, and
stop.
I got to stop that. So I'm not going to do it again. Okay?
You just did.
So here I go. It's time for peppers. So
Hot peppers.
I like some hot peppers. Renee went to the farmer's market this week with her dad to buy field peas and learn how to cook field peas. It's a family tradition. But she saw these peppers and she said, oh, Dan is going to love these peppers. These are homegrown peppers by North Carolina farmers locally. These are serranos. We know that. These are called yellow devil's tongues or white devil's tongues? White devil's tongues. These are Thai chili peppers, and we're going to make a dish. We're going to make a chicken basil Thai dish. And then these are...
I think those are habaneros.
We think they're habaneros. I'm going to put these on my pizza. This is the reason for the glove. And so I'm just going to do one of them because if they're really habaneros, Renee,
yeah,
then they're super hot, right? So I'm going to try not to touch them with my bare fingers. That's the core of the reactor. You know, that's where the nuclear fission happens, right? Oh, where do we have a tiny bowl, don't we? Oh, I thought we had
there.
Oh. You know what they say in the South? If it was a snake, it would have bit me. You can make so many jokes about these gloves. It's just ridiculous, but I will not. I'll spare you. But if you've ever seen Father of the Bride, Steve Martin, there's a great glove joke. Do I know you? All right. Since we first did this, these things have,
risen. That's the word.
Risen, stretched. Oh boy, this is. I don't think I could fit 2 of these on there.
Cook mine first.
I'm kneading my dough. I'm kneading my dough. I'm needing to knead my dough.
Most people aren't going to get that.
I don't know. It's was it Richard Scarry?
Yeah.
The builder. How things get built.
How things work.
Okay. The grill is on low because we're baking here. We don't want, we're not searing things. We're baking. Put that on there. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now, Sam, the cooking guy, says, once it's on the grill, you can't touch it. It is what it is. But that's on the grill. I'm going to make this one. Now, leave that, and I'm going to close it. Because those babies are going to bake. And we're going to be ready to put these toppings on quickly when we turn them over.
How many minutes?
6.
All right.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
This guy's going to turn over right now. And I'm just going to use this. This guy's going to turn over right now. Here we go. Boom. Oh my goodness. Will you look at that? I'm going to give this one a little bit more time. And we're going to start to dress this. And Renee is going to do the honors. And again, this is Uno's style pizza. It's different. So get ready, right? You're used to cheese being on top. Uno's, the cheese is on the bottom. This is a mixture of assaggio cheese and like a 6-cheese Italian blend. I don't want to use it all because I have one more pizza to do. Okay, so look. Yeah. Whoa, baby. Okay.
You don't get much cheese on
I know, we're going to have to find some more cheese. No worries. I have this in reserve. Okay, so Renee's Pizza, now we do the toppings, which include pepperoni. Got to do this quickly. Don't want to rush, make mistakes, but I do want to be quick. Is the sauce. I don't think we're missing anything.
You're missing the ladle.
Missing the ladle.
Cook a little bit while you
Okay, yeah,
get more
well, yeah,
cheese.
okay. And when we get these out, we're gonna just put them on the stone. I think we're just gonna put them on the stone here and cut them with our pizza cutter. We don't have a pizza cutter, we need that. Pizzas have been on for about 15 minutes. We keep checking the bottom to see how they're doing. And this one's done. It's beautiful. It took a little longer than I thought, that's okay. I'm just gonna put it on this cookie sheet so that I don't have a disaster when I try to transport it over here. And I'm just gonna slide it onto the stone. Ho, ho, ho. Look at that. Ooh, almost a disaster. All right. Whew. And voila, you have an aesthetically pleasing configuration of pizza that humans go nuts over. And all of you moms and dads that are about our age and watch The Little Mermaid know exactly what I'm talking about.
Ad nauseum.
150,000 times. So Sicilian style is like tic-tac-toe. So this is gonna be so awesome. I'm probably gonna burn myself.
Yeah, I think it's good. The roof of your mouth is gonna get scalded.
Excuse me. All I can say is this. There is no phone number that you can call to get a pizza like this. I wish you could hear that crunch. Look at the bottom of this pizza. Caramelized onions, sausage, hot peppers.
How hot is it?
So far, it's not hot. Look at the bottom of that. Oh, man. Oh. And we bought the dough. We didn't make the dough, we bought the dough. You can buy pepperoni sliced, you can buy crumbled sausage. I mean, you can make it as easy or as difficult as you want. We're just having fun. And I hope my executive producer. Do you want to try that? There's no hotness to it. I have not tasted hot yet. There's good pepper flavor, but there's no hotness.
Oh yeah, that's excellent.
So, whoops,
Whoa.
down it goes. So, just wrapping up, what's special about this pizza? Number one, it's grilled, and number two, it's Uno's style, which I will put the recipe for the tomato sauce in the comments or in the description. And a shout out to my colleague Itika for suggesting that we do a grilled pizza episode. Love you guys. Please subscribe, click like, leave a comment, a suggestion, or a request. See you next week.